let the video of the day begin. Almost tripped up on this fucking thing right here. This thing here almost killed me. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about the shonen rule, or rather, let me have a more general thing to say about it. It entails Bleach. I had this Naruto nerd on my fucking page the other day, and it's not attacking Naruto nerds out there. I mean the guy that makes me look at Naruto fans and ask why. Not all Naruto fans are this bad, but this dude subscribed to me, only they hate on me. And he's so upset because I trashed on Naruto. I said, Naruto's not that good. He said, what? Well, actually, I said it sucked. I said it sucked. You look at my video back in September, Naruto sucks. This dude went ballistic. We went ballistic. You know, he couldn't listen to reason. Nothing. And he went on about saying how Bleach isn't as good as it used to be. You know, sales and all that junk. You know, that's when somebody's argument just runs into the fucking ground when they talk about sales. Because that's something that doesn't really talk about the quality of the manga, just how much people like it. And because there are a lot of people like Naruto over Bleach, that just means it's automatically better, right? My fellow fans, we've been over this, haven't we? In my earlier videos, I believe, I used the Twilight example when regarding sales. Now, these motherfuckers don't know why Naruto sells the most. Because Shonen Jump is geared towards children. And when you have something like Naruto that's geared towards children, you're gonna tend to, you know, attract it when you just have crazy fucking plot. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't have to, because you know what? Kids just love anything. There's a reason why Naruto, well, not Naruto, Dragon Ball Z was so popular over here. When nobody noticed the plot holes, how, what's his name, Akira Toriyama didn't utilize characters like Krillin to their fullest extent, no one cared. It was flashy, it was cool, and it sold. But as an adult, you look back on Dragon Ball Z, like, man, Dragon Ball shat on Dragon Ball Z. What the fuck? I don't even hate Dragon Ball Z, but it's obviously not as good as what I thought it was when I was a lad. Now, getting onto this thing, his other part of the argument was, well, you know, Ichigo only has one fucking move. Now, Naruto learned something new every arc, and you're gonna tell me that Bleach is good when Ichigo only has one move? What the fuck is that, huh? Yeah, you ain't got shit now, son. You ain't got shit. He thought he had me in the fucking corner. I was like, oh. Nah, because there's one thing I gotta say about that. When it comes to main characters, for the most part, only one or two moves matter. How many moves did Goku have? He had a lot, didn't he? He had Kaioken, which is debatable on if it's a move or not. He had fucking Kamehameha, Solar Flare, which we... when was the last time we even used that shit? A whole bunch of shit he learned. I think he can even do Destructo Disc. I'm not sure. Whatever. Dragon Fist. The only two moves that ever mattered in Dragon Ball Z was, in fact, Kamehameha and Spirit Bomb. That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fucking fact. Let me fucking adjust this shit. Let me give me a better angle. Yeah, that is a fucking fact. No matter how you want to fucking cut the cookie down, motherfucker, it is a fact. You cannot deny that shit. So the same thing happens with Shonen today. I mean, you could argue that Luffy having a bunch of moves helps One Piece as a whole. I don't think it does, because that's honestly, in my opinion, One Piece's fights are not that great. They can be good. The setups are great, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, how many, at the end of the day, we know he's just gonna punch someone. Does he even have that many moves? And the same goes for Naruto. He has Sage Mode, Kage Bunshin, whatever, Rasengan, now the Tailed Beast Mode, and the Beast Bomb, whatever. But at the end of the day, the only move that he uses that really matters is Rasengan, or some kind of ball, because I mean, there is not a more useless move than Kage Bunshin no Jutsu in fucking Naruto. Because you actually look at that shit, for some reason, having 1,000 versions of yourself running around punching your enemy at the same time isn't good enough. Isn't good enough to actually hit someone. Because there are people who can maneuver around that shit. I don't know how you can maneuver fucking fists coming at you from every fucking angle. That's what... So, fuck how many moves he has, how many of them are actually useful. And it comes down to it being the tailed beast bomb, I guess. I even forget what that shit is. Rasengan. I mean, those are the moves that save the day. Kagebunshin's never fucking saved the day against someone who's actually important. Hell, even the first time Naruto went demon mode, this dude didn't even use it. He just started punching. Kagebunshin didn't save him against Kabuto, did it? No! He had to use fucking Rasengan. And you know what? Sasuke basically says the same thing. As many moves as this motherfucker has, all he fucking does is use his fucking eye technique. You get Chidori every now and then, if you're lucky. Fucking Yu Yu Hakusho, another fucking example. Yusuke could do so many things with his spirit power. Yet, what do we see most of the time? Spirit gun. You got lucky to see shotgun a few times, but did it matter? No! The other moves are there for flashiness. That is an obvious fact of shonen. If you don't think that, you're a fool. Like if I made this point to you and you don't put it in your fucking head that that's not the case, I don't know what to tell you. I can't think of a manga where having a huge arsenal of moves has really ever been important, because there's always that one move that just blows everything out of the fucking water. I guess you got Rurouni Kenshin, but then it was only that one fucking move that was stronger than all of his other sword strikes, and mostly all I did was swing the fucking sword anyway. Is that even a fucking technique? I mean, there was a technique to it, or was there a different name for every fucking slash he did? No! Woo! What else was there? Hunter, I can't get into that. I'm still reading it, so I can't exactly say that. But I'm pretty sure that it's the same there. What else? I mean, let me try to give you the fucking benefit of the doubt here. So all I'm saying is, you can't use that against, when you're critiquing Bleach, you can't exactly use, you know, lack of moves that Ichigo has as a problem, because there are so many different characters in Bleach with so many different skills. I mean, how could you even complain about one fucking thing? You're like, oh, he only has Getsuga Tensho. Good! There are already so many fucking techniques in Bleach. Why does Ichigo need to have a whole fucking arsenal? You know why he only has one technique? Because that's all he ever fucking needs. And Getsuga hardly ever fucking finishes the fights. He just stabs them. Hell, the only move he learned was Mugetsu, and if you're gonna say that wasn't useful, get out of here, son. Now, I guess I could sort of understand people's frustration for his lack of moves a little bit, but answer me this. Does it really matter if Ichigo knows Sero? Does it really matter how many Getsuga techniques Ichigo knows? Should it matter? Has it mattered up till now? No, it hasn't. He always has something to fall back on. He does not need other techniques. He is not that kind of fighter. He has Getsuga and a strong swing, and that seemed to get him through the whole time. So why does he need to learn any other kind of fucking move? Could you even tell me what other move Ichigo could learn, really? He could, like, spread his Ryatsu around. What else does he need to know? Getsuga Hurricane? I mean, come on. There's really nothing else you could do with Getsuga. Getsuga is what it is. So this isn't just a rant against people who are attacking Bleach. I'm just saying, does the number of attacks in manga really bother you that much when there's always just that one attack that breaks the fucking ice? The other fucking attacks are used for show, and they're hardly ever relevant. Hey, put that shit in my comment section. If you actually have an instance where that shit actually matters, well, I have this many moves, so it doesn't matter. The only time I can think about that, I'm trying to think. There was that one time in Yu Yu Hakusho where he had fought that fucking beast dude who, you know, if you use one attack on him, the other attacks won't work. That's like one of those few instances. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. Hell, even Sensui, with all that shit he had in his arsenal, he only had to rely on the sacred armor at the end of it all. So yeah, different forms would be cool. But there's really no need for new attacks. Yusuke came back from the dead with more power. And what did he rely on? Spirit gun. So what is the fucking point of having a huge list of attacks when only one of them matters? You only need like one or two, man. So why people bitch about this is beyond me. It's beyond me, man. I don't get that shit. I don't get that shit. I don't see the fucking point of it. You know, he doesn't have the fancy arsenal of moves, so it kind of upsets me. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. I had to rant about that shit because I'm tired of hearing that fucking complaint in the manga community. And so far as I've gotten into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, loving it by the way, I do not see any need for alternate attacks in that either. The shonen rule is have as many attacks as you want to make shit look fancy, and it may help the manga along sometimes, but in the grand scheme of things, only one attack matters. Well, one or two, I'll give you that. So, and you're gonna tell me Kagebunshin's really ever meant anything in a fucking fight, except for the time it's actually hit, which is rare. Which is rare because those things are made out of fucking paper fucking mache. You just pluck them once and they disappear. So, whatever, I'm done. Fuck this. Destroyed your ass.